Why did the superhero bring a ladder to the fight? Oh. Because he wanted to take the battle to the next level of the building.
Justice has been served in these streets today. Yeah. I did not think he was actually going to show up to stop the robbery. Well, he is the hero we need.
Why did the baton break up with the drumstick?
Because it couldn't handle the beat anymore and felt like it was just being used as a counter.
Why did the martial artist break up with his girlfriend? Because he just couldn't handle the pressure of such a high-stakes, action-packed relationship. Why do mummies have trouble keeping friends? Because they are too wrapped up in themselves and never have any time to hang out with anyone else. Why do we tell actors to break a leg when they go on stage? Because every play has a cast. Why did the ninja bring a pencil to the fight? Because he wanted to draw his sword and sketch out a plan for victory. Why did the ninja bring a ladder to the fight? Because he wanted to take his combat skills to the next level of the roof. Why did the swordmaker go to school? Because he wanted to sharpen his skills and become a master of his craft in the heat of battle. Why do they say that you should not play hide and seek with a mountain? Because the mountain is always peak performance at hiding. Why do we tell actors to break a leg when they go on stage? Because every play has a cast.
Why did the ninja bring a ladder to the fight? Because he wanted to take his combat skills to the next level of the game.
Why did the martial artist break up with their partner? Because they just needed a little more space to work on their roundhouse kicks. Why do fighters always wear such loud outfits? Because they want to make sure you see exactly where the pain is coming from before it hits you. Why do fighters always look so cool when they land a strike? Because they practice for hours just to make sure they look good for the cameras.
Why did the martial artist break up with their partner?
Because they wanted to have some space and felt they were being kicked around too much in the relationship.
Why did the bicycle fall over?
Because it was too tired, just like you after that kick, so stay down and save yourself some trouble.
Why do superheroes always fight in abandoned warehouses or suburban streets? Because they want to avoid paying for the property damage caused during their dramatic, over-the-top brawls.
Why do skeletons never fight each other? Because they don't have the guts for it. Why do fighters always carry spare weapons?
Yeah.
Because they never want to be caught empty-handed when the final round begins.
Why did the bicycle fall over?
Because it was too tired of all this fighting and wanted to take a nap on the street instead. Why do superheroes avoid the sunboard? Because they always get defeated